I mentioned the topic about what being out rapped is, especially in a beef a couple weeks ago. And since it was Pusha T's birthday this week, I decided to revisit the Drake and Pusha back and forth because I've been hearing for years Drake fans saying that Drake out rapped Pusha. Pusha just said gossip and people just said that he was the winner. After revisiting all three diss tracks, I will say I do understand what Drake fans mean because if we're talking punchlines, double entendre, shit like that, then yeah, I understand what you mean by saying Drake out rapped him. But where it gets a little too far is when niggas start saying that's all Pusha T said. Y'all know that's not all that Pusha T said in the fucking song. It was not just "you have a son." He talked about his blackness, obviously the cover art, him wearing blackface. Mentioned the dynamics between his mom and dad because Drake mentioned Pusha's fiance and he drew a parallel with that. Mentioned 40, obviously. So I'm like, I understand the hey man, like the main event of the song was the fact that he has a son, but it was other things that were mentioned. I get if you don't care about them or didn't think that those references were scathing disses, but there was other things. So now, if you were to say it wasn't very lyrically complex for Pusha T standards, it wasn't what people make it out to be. All right, I understand that aspect of it. And if that is how you genuinely dissect rap battles, it's just about who stacks the most punchlines, who rhymes the most words, and like shit like that, then I kind of understand what the standpoint is of saying this. I still have a little things I'm going to disagree with because I do think it's a bit unfair to just minimize the entire diss record to just a portion of it. One thing I will say on the side of Drake fans, if you want to call Pusha T hypocritical because in the song he called Drake a deadbeat, and then he said that Drake was gonna roll out Adonis with an Adidas press run. So I'm like, how is a nigga a deadbeat, but he's about to announce it? And I'm just, who cares if he doesn't announce, hey y'all, this is my son. I'm pretty sure nigga didn't think that that was his son. I'll have to Google it. Like, didn't the nigga have to have multiple DNA tests for him? And even if that wasn't the case, does it really matter like that? Like, I guess. So that would nullify the big reveal that Adonis is Drake's son. Like, for Drake fans, I understand that aspect of it too.